A big what's up to everybody, welcome back to the channel. A quick video for your listening pleasure. The NBA offseason is officially here, and just like every year since 2013, your Sixers are in the mix to shake up their roster. Ahead of Thursday night's NBA draft, the squad has been linked to multiple NBA Rocket players via free agency and trade, and if those rumors are true, Daryl Morey and company hope to bring a familiar core around James Harden to create the Philadelphia Rockets, or Rockets 2.0 East version, whatever works. So according to our boy Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer, Daryl Morey and the Sixers are planning to offer PJ Tucker, who currently plays for the Miami Heat, rumored to be opting out of his final year of his contract to test free agency, offering him a 3-year, $30 million deal, which would essentially sum up to $10 million per year in total. Now, on the outside looking at a distance, from a distance, this rumored offer can bring a tad bit of trepidation to Sixers fans, solely based off of the fact that PJ Tuck is 36 years old and trending towards the end of his career. A fair point when looking at the situation in totality. With that being said, if the Sixers are seriously in this jaunt to win a championship within the next 2 or 3 seasons, which they should be, this move makes perfect sense, and not only do I love it, but would do it in a heartbeat. Let me explain further. The 14-year vet PJ Tuck would bring a wealth of NBA experience, dog mentality, chemistry, and championship DNA to a squad such as the Sixers, who desperately need it, having already played with stars Giannis and Jimmy Butler, along with organizations who have winning cultures, winning a championship in the process. Now, I've been very vocal about the Sixers' passiveness, as well as loser kitty cat mentality on this channel for a long time, many times, and believe that Tuck would single-handedly be able to change that losing culture. Besides, he's the perfect solid 3-and-D player to fit our scheme. Now, I get it, everybody and their father is scared of his age, again, which is 36, but if you really look at the stats, it makes sense why we would actually want him. Beyond his corner 3 being butter last season with the Miami Heat, he averaged his highest 3-point percentage for his career at 41.5%. Also averaged his second highest assist total, as well as his highest field goal percentage since his rookie season, all while playing 28 minutes a night. Somehow, he was able to suit up for 71 games in total, even at his old age and multiple calf strains. Mans was able to stay in front of Trae Young during the duration of that playoff series last year, and seems to have a few stuff left in the tank. I see nothing wrong with bringing on an old head who just recently won a championship to this squad for $10 million a year. That's role player money in 2022, fam. Essentially what we paid Danny Green, who was obviously not coming back this season because of his ruptured ACL. If we are able to put a team option on the 3rd year of PJ Tuck's deal, it'll definitely be worth it. Scared money makes no money. You have the chance to not only upgrade your bench, which is where I assume he'll play, to bring a bully vet to the squad that has a championship pedigree, who will no doubt change the actual culture, who has shown durability and consistency over the years. You do it. A gamble, sure, but again, that is the best option you have to surround the Beard and Joe with. Besides, it's not like we haven't overpaid for an above average role player before. CJJ and Danny Green. Both were worth it, in my opinion. Moving on, in other news, it has been reported through the grapevine that James Harden will indeed pick up his 1-year player option with the team for $47.4 million and work with the Sixers long-term to find a deal that works for both of them to keep the squad able to obtain more assets to actually win a chip. When asked about his star player being a team player for once in his life over the weekend, I'm kidding, Glenn Doc Rivers said,
I wanted to ask you, how is James Harden for you how is he? Are you excited about him?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
Very.
Has he been good for you on the team this last year?
I love him.
You do?
Yeah.
You think you'll sign him to another deal?
Huge deal, yes.
Say again?
Yes.
You will. Good to see you, Doc.
I'm personally still aboard the Harden train. I thought swapping him for Ben was the best outcome for the actual situation. He just has to step up and prove it, to be honest. The hamstring is clearly iffy, but it is what it is at this point. Put it like this, even with less than a half of season with Harden together with the squad not even building chemistry, we were still able to make it to the 2nd round. We get a dog and PJ Tuck on this squad, and I firmly believe that he might just be the missing piece to break us free of this BS 2nd round mumbo jumbo year after year. But in other news, the Sixers are also linked to Rockets Eric Gordon and Dennis Schroeder, who I both like, but either A, contracts are too large, or B, aren't point generals that we need to run our bench next to Shake Milton. So I would say it's a hard pass, though I would love to sign Rondo. Like, that is my actual dream. Bring Rondo and this joint along with PJ Tuck, and we definitely going to the chip, or at the very least, the Eastern Conference Finals. And finally, in terms of draft night happening tomorrow, I really do not care. Trade the pick and give me win now veterans or athletic wings. I really do not care. Also, Boston hold this out. Thanks for listening, y'all.